feeling hungry. I think that I should go back to my room now.
Forgive me. Stop.
That voice.
Why, if it isn't Neliel, so what seems to be the problem?
What's going on? What were you doing to that Fracción?
Oh, did you hear that? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to cause a disturbance. I shouldn't have chosen a place this silent to dispose of this loud trash.
What did it do to deserve that?
Nothing. It didn't do anything at all. When I made it, it was intended to fulfill a certain purpose, but it couldn't seem to do it. I'm rather ashamed of having created such a defective product. And of course, trash must be disposed of.
Yes!
But it's still one of your Fracciones. You can't treat it like that.
I made it, and that means I have authority over it. I can choose to do whatever I want with it.
You should also think of the way it feels.
Huh? Trash isn't capable of feeling. It's impossible.
I've kept this to myself for a long time, but I have issues with the way you treat your Fracciones.
I hardly believe that you are one to talk on this matter, Neliel.
What do you mean?
You know, I have heard many things about you, such as that you employ your Fracciones as butlers and cooks. When it comes to you, I understand that you enjoy consuming human food, and you let your Fracciones do the same. You like to believe that you are being rational and enlightened, but the fact is that your actions are not in alignment with what befits an Arrancar. You are not human, and yet you continue to pretend that you are one. Personally, I take issue with behavior such as that.
You're wrong. We regained our reason by becoming Arrancars. We are rational beings. Although, you do not act like one.
Is that your feeble attempt at making a joke? It is thanks to reason that I'm able to pursue science and advance research. This is the definitive proof of my capacity for logic and rationality.
Didn't you say earlier that my rational actions were not befitting of an Arrancar? That is some very convenient logic, Mr. Scientist.
It would appear that we have very different definitions of rational.
Indeed. It's long been this way. I could never understand you.
What do you think you're doing? What is it with those eyes? Trash like you would really dare to disobey me. Are you actually planning to fight over this?
If fighting is what it takes to stop you.
To deliver grand lectures to others about their apparently flawed actions, but in the end, what do? You resort to brute force. So much for being rational. I don't believe that one could really call this the behavior of a truly rational being.
Rational beings can fight when they have a reason to, like I do now. My reason is bringing an end to this needless violence of yours.
You must accept the fact of the matter. You are abnormal, Neliel.
I'll finish you. still going to do it? If we keep going, you'll have more than a few scratches to show for it.
I see. Very well, then. I suppose it's time that I should take my leave.
Are you okay?
Thank you so much.
Tell me, what's your name?
No. Lord Szayelaporro has called me by my number for as long as I can remember.
I see.
Well then. I'll be on my way.
Hey, wait. Are you trying to go back to Szayelaporro?
Yes.
Why?
Being a tool that's for Lord Szayelaporro's use is all that I know.
You'll find out eventually. I'll be here to teach you.
You would permit such a thing?
Of course. What matters is what you want to do.
You have my gratitude. You truly do, Lady Nell.
What? What happened?
You like to believe that you are being rational and enlightened, but the fact is that your actions are not in alignment with what befits an Arrancar. You are not human, and yet you continue to pretend that you are one. Personally, I take issue with behavior such as that. You like to deliver grand lectures to others about their apparently flawed actions, but in the end, what do? You resort to brute force. So much for being rational.
Was that an Arrancar's instinct?
Oh, I have a reason, all right. I don't like you. Recognize me as a warrior? Please, I don't need any more reason to fight you!
You two can deny it all you want. But
You'll probably say that was the act of a beast too. But I don't care. This is who I am.
Where am I? Wait, who are you?
Do you not remember?
My head, it hurts.
Pesce!
Quiet. Right now, there's only one path left for us. Master Neliel is dead. Her mask is broken, her power stolen, and her memories erased. This is no longer Master Neliel. Now, we have to protect her. From Noitora, from Szayelaporro, from pain, from suffering, from everything hazardous. Nell is vulnerable right now. We have to protect her with our lives. Because we swore to serve her. That's our only duty. That's what we have to do now.
Nell, I'm sure about this. I really think that it's time to say goodbye now. I have real doubts that you guys will be able to handle the spiritual pressure beyond this point.
Master Nell. When her mask was broken, Master Nell lost her strength and her memories, becoming a child. Don Chaka and I pretended to be her brothers, and we swore to protect her with our lives. But one day, we encountered some intruders, and one of them was one of the Arrancar's greatest enemies, a Soul Reaper. However, despite knowing that we were Arrancars, they saved Master Nell and us from danger. He is very similar to Master Naliel. To him, being rational means protecting those who are weaker. She must have felt a connection between them, or rather a connection between him and her past self. Ichigo Kurosaki, please take care of Master Nell. You can do it.
Being able to redirect my Zero is no mean feat. Nevertheless, it simply cannot be permitted. Disappear!
Like you wanted to. You wanted to see it? Well, there it is. That's it. That's my Bankai.
I see. It's about time, Niño!
Ichigo? Rational beings can fight when they have a reason to, like I do now. What was that just now?
I must say, I'm very happy that you think of me and call for me again, Momo. Even if, to be honest, I wish that it was something a little less formal.
Thank you for assisting me with my training time and time again, Captain Kyoraku.
That's no problem. But why me? Wouldn't Captain Aizen be more than happy to train you?
Yes, I'm sure he would. But I want to become stronger so I can help Captain Aizen. I thought that training with different people would help me become better. There was simply no way I could bring myself to ask any of the other captains. But for some reason, I felt I could ask you, Captain Kyoraku.
Ah, I see. You're too good. There's no need for formality with me. Actually, I wish all of the 13 Court Guard squads would stop being so uptight all the time. And if it's my Momo asking for a favor, I'll always be happy to do what I can. Now, draw your weapon and hit me like you mean it.
Thank you so much. Okay, I'm ready to start.
strikes are strong and to the point, but I think that you need to take a better look at your opponent.
Yes, sir.
She's so loyal, but almost to the point that it's a fault. Honestly, I wish that she'd learn to play around a little bit more. But then, I suppose it's just her personality. I suppose I'm just going to have to kill you then. That was close. Nicely done. That's enough. I told you, didn't I? I don't recommend this. That's enough. Strike back. Give me a break, will you? Very nice. Strike back, servant. That was close. What about this? I have no choice. Oh dear. My. Well, I suppose I'm just going to have to kill you then. Let's take a break, shall we? You look like you're getting tired. Let's call it a day, all right?
No, I can keep going. Please, help me train again.
No, we should stop. You shouldn't strain yourself too much. I actually feel almost envious of Captain Eisen, you know? Considering he's got such a devoted lieutenant. Oops, I shouldn't let Nanao hear that. She could get jealous.
Thank you very much. But I want to become even stronger. I want to make myself useful to Captain Eisen.
I see. Is that so? Eisen is your ideal captain, isn't he?
I deeply respect him.
You didn't even have to think about it. So, what about me then?
Oh, I mean, of course. I respect you as well.
Happy to hear that. They say that you must look at the underlings if you truly want to see the boss, but... Captain Eisen. Whenever I think of him, my mind always goes back to that incident. The Konpaku disappearance of 101 years ago. Officially, the entire situation was all made out to be the doing of the Squad 12 captain. But to be honest, I'm not so sure about that.
Captain Kyoraku? What is it? What is the matter?
Nothing. I was just thinking, well, it's time to go back.
Hello, Captain. Welcome back. How did your sparring session with Lieutenant Hinamori go?
She's such a diligent, hardworking, and driven kid. It was a lot of fun. But there's such a thing as being too diligent. Especially in Squad 5. I really hope that I'm just overthinking this. Anyway, I can only wait and see.
Oh, fun, huh? Not sure I'd call it that. Is that really the way you describe that kind of thing? Well, in that case, I am happy for you.
Hey, what's wrong, Nanao? Are you jealous?
But more importantly, about the Ryoka. After they split up while flying over the Serite, several clashing spiritual pressures were reported.
Oh.
Does it bother you?
Well, just look at all that racket.
I believe it's just a few rogue Ryoka, but...
Let's pray it doesn't get any worse. If they declare a state of emergency, I won't be able to drink in public anymore. That'd be bad.
I have my doubts about that.
I guess I'll have to drink my loneliness away. Well, anyway, let me know if they find them.
Understood. Please at least wait for the sun to set before drinking too much.
It's clear why the Ryoka are here. They want to save Rukia from being executed. No doubt about that. But there are too many things that simply don't add up. Sending a captain to the world of the living to capture a low-ranking soldier was a weird enough decision. But then there's that strangely rushed execution. And that's not the half of it. The Central 46 have been unusually noisy as of late. I thought the Kuchiki clan got in a scuffle with the other great noble clans, but there's no sign of that going on. There's no way that this will end peacefully, is there? Sheesh, kids really have a bunch of energy to spare. Looks like Old Man Yama was onto something when he declared a wartime exception last night. They've already gotten in this deep.
Here's some friendly advice. Leave. If you keep this up, you're going to die. Why are you so insistent on fighting me?
Ichigo's putting his life on the line. Well then, that's reason enough for me to do the same. That's all the reason that I need.
Oh well, your resolve does seem to be very strong. It would be disrespectful for me to try to talk you out of it.
All right then. I suppose that I have no choice. I'll have to kill you.
Captain Kyoraku, a message!
You're all out of breath. What's wrong?
Captain Aizen is... I'm afraid that he's dead.
Oh.
It was murder. And as of now, the killer's identity remains unknown.
I see. Sosuke, huh? Well, shall we pay our respects?
Yes. It seems that this Ryoka is still alive. So then, shall I finish him?
No. All the same, he genuinely wants to help his friends. And that says to me that even if the others are evil, he is not. This means I believe that there's someone else pulling the Ryoka strings. In other words,
things seem to be getting rather complicated.